So, Casca Graham, there she is, looking very beautiful. Big
Hello.
glasses on and that amazing looking dragon behind her with its eye on us. Oh, that's beautiful. So, she's a spiritual teacher, a multi-dimensional shamanic healer based in Essex in England. As she's saying, it's basically almost London now,
Yeah,
unfortunately. She works with the Akashic Records and the Dragon Realm. That's why she's here today, blending ancient wisdom with modern techniques to empower spiritual growth. And in 2020 is when it sort of kicked off big for her, when a dragon came in and helped her create the Dragon Reiki modality, which sounds very interesting. I'm just going through a process with dragons and creating the dragon shamanism
mm,
modality, so we'll have to touch base about that. So
amazing.
through her academy, she's attuned many practitioners throughout the world, and we've got lots of beautiful people here. So if you're interested in Dragon Reiki, she's the lady to
Hmm.
speak to. And today she's going to talk to us about her new book. We love books. I love reading dragon books or any books about spirituality, about the Akashic Records, dragon medicine, and how her work has shifted dramatically over the last few months. And I think we all find that with dragons. We think we're here, and then suddenly they say, "No, you're over here." So
Absolutely.
interested to hear that. And she's going to talk about dragon breathwork and breathwork. So welcome. Let's give
Thank
her a
you so
huge big
much.
welcome. Lots of sending lots of
Oh,
love hearts
oh,
and do
thank you.
that. There you go.
Thank you
Woohoo!
so much.
Welcome. The floor is yours.
Oh, thank you so much. And hello, everybody. It's an honor and a blessing to be here. Kevin and I were just speaking before we came on, and this has been booked in for a really, really long time. I've probably about a year. It's about a year. So I've really been looking forward to it. And I must be honest, the 1st of December has come round incredibly quickly. I have my first encounter with dragons actually was in 2018 when I was traveling around Europe in Milan, and it just grew from then. I was very lucky and blessed to be invited to teach in Iceland. I have a very deep connection to Iceland, and for anybody that's there, I know we've got people from Norway here, and actually, Norway is very similar in the sense where the veil is incredibly thin, and there's so much history in the land. And so whilst I was there, the dragons came forward even more deeply, and I then knew after teaching that I would I wanted to look at the combination of dragons and Reiki, because whilst I was in Iceland, I was actually teaching angelic Reiki, and I searched and searched and searched, and I couldn't find anybody at that time. Eventually, I found a lady who sent me a distant attunement in a chi ball, which is an energy ball. So the symbols were in there. I took the attunement, and everything changed for me from that moment. I The way that I started to work, with clients. I had a powerful moment with Mary Magdalene the same day I took the attunement. As I placed my hands on my client, I literally turned into a dragon, and so everything shifted, and I was like, whoa. And Mary Magdalene works to my left, and she was like, just go with it, just go with it. And that was the moment that everything changed for me. Then, moving on to 2020, New Year's Day, I woke up, I was guided to go into meditation. And as I came out, my whole bedroom was just full of dragons. They were flying around, big ones, little ones, tiny little ones, to really, really big ones perched. It was amazing. And they basically told me that I would create my own intricate version of Dragon Reiki, and they would guide me. And obviously, as you all know, none of us had any clue what was to come in 2020. In fact, on New Year's, everybody was thinking that was going to be the year of all of us. And it was the year. But I then channeled and worked closely with the dragons, created my own intricate version of Dragon Reiki, and it really has just grown. It was a beautiful modality to start to teach, because I'd only ever done attunements in person, and where we went into lockdown, I was then able to really see the power of this energy and working with dragons, and how, you know, as we know, energy has no time or space. So to be able to attune people on the other side of the world was an incredible opportunity to really understand this and to work with the elemental dragons. I then created a master program as well, bringing in the working with Gaia, the unicorn energy as well, which was very powerful, and the ancestors. And again, that shifted me. When the unicorns started to come in, I really started to shift again. Kind of jumping to now, I actually teach my own intricate version of unicorn Reiki now as well, because the unicorns have come forward, getting ready for the year of the horse, which is in a couple of years' time, when they're going to really start coming forward. This is what they've shared with me. Through this incredible journey, I have had so much transformation of my own, and the dragons connected me deeply to the Akashic Records as well. So I started to navigate into the Akashic Records, and my work then started to intertwine between doing a lot of hands-on work to then going in and accessing the records in various different ways. I then started to understand, you know, the intricate layers of the soul in a much kind of, in almost a scientific way as well, which was, it's been an incredible journey. And I was guided again to teach the Akashic Records and Dragon Medicine, and I launched that course in November this year, which was very, very beautiful and very powerful. And I have created a second book. Well, during my period of time in the year of the dragon, I've actually written 2 books, which is just, you know, I never expected to do, but I waited my whole life to write a book, right from when I was in school. And the year of the dragon came along, and I've written 2 books. And the first book, hopefully you'll see it because of my background, is Dragon Reiki. And it is a journey of transformation and unveiling, and it explains the whole journey of how the dragons came to me, and how I started to work with the energy and the symbols, and how different it is to traditional Yasui Reiki, but still really honoring, you know, honoring all the modalities that go before. And then I have recently, which it hasn't come out yet, but this is my second book. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. It's still got the little label. It's a hardcover. Sorry, my background's a little bit wonky. There we go. It's a hardcover. And this book is called The Akashic Records and Dragon Medicine, and it's a pathway to empowered healing and abundance. And this book actually came through the post on Friday, and it's huge. It's 70,000 words, and it literally poured out of me, and I really do mean that. I didn't have to channel. This was my own. This is my own work that I have been doing for the last 4 years, when I work one-to-one with clients and I access their records. And I really felt people needed to know this, because, you know, we have so many souls on this earth that are not originally from Earth. In fact, Earth souls are very rare, and all of us have purposes, and when our souls were created, we are given a purpose. And throughout all of our incarnations, it is up to us to creatively express our soul purpose through our life purpose. Okay. And when we are out of alignment, this is when our frequency is low and our vibration is low. We then can't manifest. All right. And we're not actually living our truth. So the purpose of this work is to guide people working with the energy of the dragons into how to become realigned within the soul. And it is a powerful, powerful journey. And so within this book, I have shared many guided meditations. It talks about all the different soul groups, the soul purposes. It really goes into the intricate, the intricate layers of the soul. It talks about our karmic connections, just all of it, our vibration and the importance of our vibration, and how when we have repeating patterns, what's actually going on there. Because what I started to find when I was doing my healing work is, when I was working, before I started accessing the records, when I was working just with energy, which is amazingly powerful, there was still, like, my clients were making a lot of progress, but many of them, there were still unhealthy behaviors and patterns that just still kept raising their little heads. Okay. And it was these behaviors that really got me thinking. It was like, what is going on? This has got to be something new. And I obviously knew that we've got things from our past lives that travel on, but I didn't understand just how intense they are. And these are programs. And so to be able to clear these programs and then also work with the energy, this is really powerful transformation. And so, within this book, it explains that whole journey. And what it does is it actually gives the readers a chance to empower themselves by understanding, the history of their soul. And it actually says on the back, I'm not obviously going to read it all, but it's, discover the wisdom of your soul origins, purposes, and vibrations, and understand that we are the creators of our existence, not the victims of our circumstances. And this is a hugely powerful thing for people to start to grasp, because what I started to realize was, when people start to realize that we actually are such powerful creators, and we've always been powerful creators. It's not something new. And so everything within our existence is a creation of what is going on within our soul. And we're not the victims. And when people start to take their power back and understand that is when the shifts really start to happen. And the dragons love this. They absolutely love this. They love supporting people to become empowered. So, the journey has been hugely powerful for me over these since 2018. And I've been doing this work a really long time, but this has been where the shift has really happened. And Kevin, you were saying to me before, like, how is my work's changed in the last few months? Well, it has. It's really changed in the last few months, because through this process of me really finding out, really connecting to my divine soul blueprint, okay, I've gone into this very tribal space. And so now when I'm actually working, I'm understanding as well, like, we are in charge of our own healing, and really, people like myself and Annabelle, like, we are facilitators. It is up to it is up to the individuals to heal themselves. And understanding the power of the breath is just like, and Kevin, you were saying, like, you breathe every day, and I'm sure you do it with your clients as well. The power of the breath is so important. And again, when we start breathing properly, the dragons start to go nuts. Okay, they want us to breathe properly. So through my work, this is a really new, I've always worked with the breath, but not the way that I work now. And in the last kind of like 6-7 months, I've been bringing the breath in such a big way. And for me, this is when I start channeling and I really start working. And I am now, when I'm working one-to-one, I am dropping right down into my heart space, into a space that I didn't even know existed. And I am breathing with my clients, and we are going to some serious, serious places. And where I've channeled light language before, what is coming through me now to facilitate is the most unbelievable song that I didn't even, where it comes from, I have no idea, but I now facilitate through breath and song, and I've just got dragons and ancestors all around me supporting this work. And I was laughing. I said, I have spent thousands of pounds on sound tools, gongs and bowls and rattles and drums, and all of a sudden it's like boom, out the window, it's just your voice. I'm like, okay, never ever thought I was a singer, but I have got the ancestors and the dragons literally just working through me. And I cry in my sessions. I actually cry with my clients, because when you're in that space and you're in that heart space, you are connected so deeply to whatever they are clearing. And if the tears start to come, I actually go into soprano. I go into this really high pitch, and I've got a deep voice. I do not have a high voice, and I can't sing like that when I'm not healing. It is being in that frequency, that absolutely beautiful, powerful frequency of working. And this is where I'm at the moment. And it is just like, yeah, it's mind-blowing, and it's just getting more and more and more powerful, bringing all of these elements together. The dragons are just like in their element. Basically, they're in their element because I'm still stepping into exactly what I'm meant to be doing, through this work and through everything. I've just surrendered, trusted, listened, and had to just surrender the ego. And now I'm in this space, and people are being guided to me. People say to me, Casca, I don't know, the dragons have brought me to you, and that's why I'm here. And I'm like, they told me that was going to happen. And I had to trust, that was where I was. So it's a beautiful, beautiful process. And I feel as well, Kevin, like, coming on this amazing podcast any sooner in the year wouldn't have been the right time. This is the absolute right time for me to be here, and it's so aligned to be, especially with Annabelle as well, because we've got so many similarities, don't we? It's beautiful. So I really feel very blessed to be sitting here with all of you. And when everyone was logging in, when the energy starts to get really strong, I start to get real big pressure at the back of my head, and it gets really, really, really strong. And tonight was just like boom. As soon as everybody started logging on, it was so strong. So yeah, the energy is really beautiful. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. And that's been the story. That's been my amazing dragon journey. And it's continuing.
It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're so full of the energy, you can feel it. It's like coming towards us. Would you be able to share one of those with us as a group?
Sorry, I didn't hear that word. One of the what?
Well, one of the breaths, whatever you do, a dragon breath. I think you could
Absolutely.
share with us, so we could all feel it. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, I would absolutely love to. I did actually think that today. I was like, I wonder if we would be able to do a demonstration, so that everybody could feel it. So that would be absolutely amazing. So what I'll do is I'm just going to guide us into a space first, and I have already called some energies in, but I'm just going to open up the space a little bit more, because this is what we need to do. So I just invite you all now to gently close your eyes and take 2 really nice deep breaths right down into your belly. And then take another really nice deep breath in. And on the out breath, just feel your body gently relaxing into your breath. And then start to breathe as you normally breathe. Don't try and change your breath in any way. Just be aware of it. Put all your attention and focus onto your breath. Really feel that air as it moves into your nose and into your body. Any thoughts that come in, acknowledge them, but let them go. Bring it back to the breath. Now feel the ground beneath you. Feel your connection to the ground. Feel it through your root and through your feet. Feel that gravitational pull. Be in the space of breath and ground. Breath and ground. Now tune into everything that you can hear. You now find yourself in a space of breath, ground, and sound. Connect now to your whole body. Feel the density of your whole body. Be in the space now of breath, ground, sound, body. Beautiful. You're going to take your awareness out now into your emotional body. This is the area surrounding your physical body. Start to feel the air surrounding your body. Just take that awareness out. And whilst we are in this beautiful space, we invite in our spirit guides, our galactic soul family, our ancestors, our animal guides, and of course we call in the dragons. Just feel that beautiful energy of unconditional love coming in now. Just breathe it in and out. In and out. We're going to draw this energy even closer in now. Beautiful. We're going to take a really nice, slow, deep breath in and out. And again, in and out. In and out. Really fill that belly up. In and out. Keep breathing in and out. In and out. Now keep breathing as I call some more energy in. Unamaikia taimakia. Keep breathing. In and out. In and out. Just feeling that energy coming in. You keep breathing now. Keep going. In and out. In and out. In and out. If you feel that you're a bit lightheaded, regulate your breathing and then start again. In and out. And you keep breathing as I call some more energy in. Unami akia. Unami akia. Keep breathing. Unami akia. Unami akia. Keep breathing. Unai akia. Unamishakia. Keep breathing. Unamiakia. Unamiakisha. Unamiakia. Unamiakisha. Keep breathing, big breaths. Unamiakia. Unamiakisha. We're calling in the energy now from Sirius. Unamiakia. Unamiakia. Calling it in from Orion now. Keep breathing. Unamiakia. Unamashakia. Alpha and Beta Delphinius now breathing into the heart. Keep breathing. Unamiakia. Unamishakia. Unamiakia. Unamashakia. Unamiakia. Unamashakia. Unamiakia. Unamashakia. Unamiakia. Unamashakia. Unamiakia. Unamashakia. Slow the breathing down now. Start to regulate the breathing. Affirming now the words said here are done on behalf of all of us here. I am now ready to release all energetic attachments to people, places, and situations from my past, my present, and my future that have absolutely no relevance in my life now. Unamiakia. I clear these from my right. I clear these from my left. I clear these in front of me. I clear these behind me. I clear these below me. I clear these above me. Unamiakia. 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 Shimiakia matai kia matokia taima. Hinimiakia tataya kaya. Hinimikia motukia matai kakamikia. Take a really nice deep breath in. Sending out so much love and gratitude to all of the beings of light that have been present here. Feel the ground beneath you. So much unconditional love from Gaia. Thank you. Just take 2 really nice deep breaths in. Just giving your toes and your fingers a little wiggle, giving your shoulders a little shrug. gently and slowly start to bring yourself back. If you have any water, now would be a really good time to have some. Oh. Oh. I had goosebumps all over my whole body when I was coming out of that. Oh, that was really an honor to share with all of you. Absolutely, really special. Really, really special. Thank you.
Wow, that was amazing. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
I went somewhere. I haven't quite come back.
I know, that's always the problem, isn't it? My eyes are
Beautiful.
watering. Oh,
That was gorgeous. Thank you for sharing that. Do you want to
yeah.
remind us of those two books so people
Right, so
people know?
first, amazing, Kevin. So the first one is Dragon Reiki, A Journey of Transformation and Unveiling. And this is on Amazon, and it's also on Kindle version. I actually taught an amazing blind man over the last 2 weeks and realized that he wouldn't be able to access my book. So I quickly got it onto Kindle so that he can read it. And I believe that he came on my path to really, really support me in doing that. And then in the new year, because we're in a really powerful final retrograde of this year, and obviously it's going until the middle of December, and so I'm going to be launching my second book, which is the Akashic Records and Dragon Medicine, a pathway to empowered healing and abundance. And I'm going to launch this in the new year. My birthday is January the 11th, which is 111. And I feel that's a really good day to launch my book. I didn't want to do it during the Mercury retrograde because the energy that's been coming forward for me now has actually been, I actually do enjoy a retrograde, although it has already started with a bang for me. I feel like I want to just start to slow down and do what's meant to be done in December. So, from today, I'm going to just start going a little bit, slower. So it will be in the new year when that's launched. So yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you've shared it, everything. Thanks for sharing my links, Kevin. Yeah.
Most welcome. Well, I look forward to seeing that in the new year. So the 11,
Thank
11,
you.
11 months, right, January 25, right. I'm going to be watching out on Amazon for it then.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any last thing you would like to share with this beautiful audience and all those wonderful people that will be playing this on replay? I assume all the energy that on the replay will be just as powerful for them.
It always is. And as you know, this energy has got no time or space. It's so beautiful and so powerful and so magical and transformative. Have I got anything that I'd like to share? No, I actually just want to share some gratitude to everybody here. Some major gratitude to you, Kevin. It's coming to the end of the year. You are a champion in the dragon community, and I feel honored to know you, and I just want to thank you for all of your hard work and everything that you do in this beautiful life that you're living, and thank you for guiding people and teaching people about dragons. You really are an amazing man. So thank you for everything, and just to everybody, and to Annabelle. We connected today for the first time, and we knew we had a few synchronicities before we'd even met. So thank you as well, for being here. So, and that really is it. And I'm wishing you all, a really humble, peaceful, and magical end of the year, and a really powerful transformation in the year of the snake. As we come to the end of the year of the dragon, because the Kundalini is going to be rising. So we got to get ready. So be ready.
Beautiful. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Let's
Yeah.
send this gorgeous lady lots of love.
Thank
Let's
you,
press
everybody.
that
Thank you.
beautiful heart button.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
That was gorgeous. Thank you very much. And if anyone's got any questions, obviously they can contact you on Facebook and your website.
Absolutely.
And of course, I'm
Absolutely.
sure all of your offerings are there. Are there any other offerings that you want to share before you go?
Well, we've got, I've also got a beautiful Facebook group called Dragon Tribe. So if if you'd like to join that, you are welcome there to our community as well. There is a lot of cross posting between Dragon Thunder and Dragon Tribe. It's a beautiful community, and I share a lot of my teachings and a lot of what goes on within my academy, and a lot of the face-to-face work that I'm doing now as well, because I'm doing a lot of face-to-face work, which is wonderful. Online work is incredible, but to be able to do the face-to-face is very magical, and that gets shared in that group as well. I let people know. So and I'll be doing a lot of day retreats next year as well for anybody that wants to travel, because coming for a couple of hours it's not enough, but for a day, and then including some other things, if anybody wants to travel, it would be a wonderful opportunity. I teach in a place where I'm either on a horse farm or I'm surrounded by redwood trees, and we call the energy of the redwoods in. So it's magical, really magical. So and that's really it.
Thank you. And we get to meet in person, don't we?
I know.
Stonehenge.
Yeah.
In the new year.
I really can't wait for that. I'm super excited.
We'll be half asleep, won't we? Because it'll be like sunrise at 6 o'clock in the morning or something.
I know.
Be all puffy-eyed. And...
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you very much. I mean, please do hang around if you can for
definitely
for Annabelle.
Yes. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be here.
Perfect. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
I'm going to send you one more lots of hearts. I just love
seeing thank you. I'm sending you so much love from my heart. So much love.
Cool. Thank you very much. Right.